Good morning. I wanted to hop on real quickly and encourage you all with something that someone said that really encouraged me. And they said it and it encouraged me for years. I was in a coffee shop once doing an interview for work, and the lady at the front, when I went to pay for my coffee, she noticed my lanyard and it said Cellular Sales. And she said, "Oh, you work for Cellular Sales?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." And she said, "Oh, me and my husband know the owner." And I said, "Oh," she said, "Do you know him?" And I'd been here for almost 13 years in March at Cellular Sales. And I said, "No, I don't know the owner. Like, I know who he is, but he doesn't know me, and I don't know him personally." And I said, "No, I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him." She said, "Oh, that's really cool that you work there." And she said, "What do you do?" And I said, "Oh, I'm just an IT manager." And she stopped. And she said, "Don't ever say that you're just anything. What you do helps people." And this lady doesn't know me from Adam. And it kind of caught me off guard a little bit. And she said, "Aren't you guys a cell phone company?" And I said, "Well, yeah, we're a retailer for Verizon." And she said, "But you're in IT. If you didn't do the work that your team does in IT, they couldn't sell phones. So don't say that you're just anything." And it just kind of stopped me in my tracks. And here I am doing an interview for somebody, and she's encouraging me. And all day I thought about that, and I thought about it for years. And then I would be in a one-on-one with somebody, or I'd be talking to somebody, and they would say, "Well, I'm just a tier 1. Or I'm just this, I'm just that." And I stopped them and I said, don't ever say just. Because what you do is important. And it kind of is getting me emotional now just thinking about it. But it really encouraged me. And it encouraged me for a long time. Ooh, okay, I need to get a hold of myself. So then a couple years later, I go back to that coffee shop that's right across the street from work. It's called The Empty Cup. If you're in Knoxville, it's a really cute little shop. And a lot of the work they do goes towards local foster care and local adoptions. So I love to support them whenever I can. And anyway, I was in there years later doing a different meeting with someone on the team, or I don't know, I was in there for something. And I saw the owner, and I've seen her in between, I waved to her, but I hadn't talked to her in a while. And I went back over and I said, "Hey, do you remember several years ago you stopped me and you said, 'You're not just an IT'?" And she didn't. She said, "Well, I remember talking. I don't remember that exact thing." And I said, "You reminded me that I wasn't just an IT, and what I do matters." And that really encouraged me. That encouraged me for a long time. And she started crying, and then I started crying, and I was like, "Ah!" And she said, "Thank you, because I needed that today." So wherever you're doing and wherever you're at today, you're not just that thing. You're not just an IT. You're not just a mom or just a wife or just a teacher or just a nurse. There's more to you than just that label. What you do matters, and who you are matters. And God's given you a purpose, and that purpose matters. So I hope that encourages you today. For some reason, that was on my mind. It happened years ago, and I've repeated it to other people. And now I try to catch myself when someone says, "What do you do?" or "What about this?" or "What about that?" I try to catch myself that I'm not just this, I'm not just that. So I hope that encourages you today. And whatever you're doing, know that you matter. Know that God loves you. And there's more to you than just that label of that thing. Good morning, friends. I hope that encouraged you. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.